Oh my god, this chair is so uncomfortable. Yeah. Where's my smokes? I can't even light this up without triggering the fire alarm. Okay. Hopefully it's gonna be a busy day. I need to fill my pockets. Buy more ciggies. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Yeah, have a seat. Yeah. You're from Minnesota. Oh, same here. Wait, that's Missouri. Anyway, how can I help you, honey? What's your question for me? Hold on, let me light up a candle. Yeah, let me light up a candle. Alright. This is so we can contact the spirit guides. Yeah. And I'm gonna light up some incense, okay? I'm very lighter happy today. I love using my lighter. Dear spirit, guides, and universe, thank you for cleansing the energies of these cords. Thank you for allowing me to communicate and access the portals to connect with your light, your love, your energy. Thank you. Oh, shiz, I just burned myself. Relight my ciggy. There we go. Thank you, spirit guides, spirit team, for protecting me from any burns. Okay. Amen. Amen. Alright. So what's your question for me, honey? Here's my business card. Oh, this dragon is driving me nuts. Keep bumping my head on it. Here's my business card, honey, okay? So you can reach out and call me anytime for your own personal reading. Okay. So, your situation with your husband has something to do with your career, okay? Has something to do with your career. It seems a little lopsided, kind of like these. It seems kind of like you're entering a situation where you're not going to be too happy moving forward. And yeah, exactly. You ever been on my show with Montel Williams? No. Well, you born under a rock or something? No, I didn't say nothing. But basically, you know, the situation here, it's not going to end well, darling. No. I would say leave the man. Because you seem like the type of person to be more aspiration for your career than for a relationship, you know? Yeah. And I just don't think it's going to work out between you two because of that. Yeah, you're going to pick up your career more than your love life. Let's see another card here. Ten of Swords. You seem like you're going through a lot right now. It seems like you just sort of can't really make up your mind. You know, you're just sort of in a position where anything can happen. Yeah, you know, kind of like confusion kind of thing. I just sort of feel like you're not in the right position right now to make decisions. Yeah. Ooh, I keep burning myself. What's wrong with me? Do you have any other question for me, darling? Let's not waste any time. Yeah. Sure. You know, I can do readings without the cards, right? I don't need the cards to do a reading. I can connect with spirit very easily. That's why I didn't become a tarot reader. It's just something I do on the side when I'm not doing the show. You know, I get very bored and agitated. Okay, Two of Swords. So, yeah, you're not in a good place, honey. I don't know what's going on with you, but there's a lot going down. There's a lot happening here. And you're not really in the best position right now to, I feel like you're trying to make an important financial decision and you're just not in the place to be doing that, okay? Things are a little raggedy right now in your life, you know, from your husband to your career. You know, I think you gotta wait a little more time. Let the dust settle, you know, let the lopsided energy kind of settle. Yeah, so we have Two of Pentacles too. You're making maybe like two big important decisions right now, and it's not working for you, okay? It's just not working for you. I just gotta keep it real with you, you know? Spit the message as it comes. Judgment. So I'm definitely feeling this energy of like apprehension, like fear, you know. Yeah, you know how the economy's kind of like on thin ice right now as it is, right? So I don't think, you know, you should be making important decisions based on that. I'm also picking up on someone's passing, a woman or mother energy, a woman that was a mother. I feel like someone you recently know or has recently passed. Yeah, I'm also getting this energy of like California, could be Oregon, you know. Yeah. So she's coming through, and even she's saying that this is a bad, piss poor choice right now, okay? I wouldn't really go for, you know, anything that requires, you know, anything that requires you to like really have to, you know, be too attentive to it right now. Yeah, it seems like that's not the best choice, okay? Alright, and, you know, you're kind of judging yourself about it right now. I feel your energy. And I just want you to know, like, life is hard. Look, life has brought me through the damn ringer. That's why I'm on these smokes. I can't quit. So it's probably how I'm gonna die. But anyway, no, I can't predict my death. Don't ask me such a question. Alright, this is about you, not about me today. I need to relight my ciggy. There we go. Thank God I had this candle. So you got my business card. Okay, good, because you can always call me when I'm not on the show, because I'm very popular on the show. I don't know if you know. I'm like the guest host, but yeah. So, Wendy Williams could never. But anyway, so I definitely feel like, you know, this is a passing, not just a physical passing I'm seeing, but a passing of a long period of time that has held you back for eons, okay? Are you craving something sweet, darling? Well, good, because I am the whole sweet package. Well, anyway, so this is the Queen of Cups, honey, and you are the Queen of Cups here. You are good at making these, like, important emotional decisions, and I definitely feel like, you know, just wait till I finish speaking, please. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you're a badass here. You know, you can solve anything. Everything will work itself out, you know, the way you desire it to. I think you're pretty independent. And I think, again, you don't really need this man in your life, okay? I think he's going to hold you back. Did you date an architect or, like, something along those lines? Yeah, I feel like you were with, like, an engineer or an architect. You know, those are very common degrees. I feel like everybody's an engineer nowadays. You know, it's kind of overhyped. But it sort of feels like that, you know. Six of Wands. I'm sort of getting this energy of someone who could have supported you. You know, I think they more wanted children than wanted you. Yeah, like you were kind of the vessel at the time. I'm talking about somebody else you could have dated prior, you know, or they've had priors, you know what I mean? Like probation, like they're talking to the PO officer right now. Yeah, so I feel like they're kind of responsible but deadly. You know, those two are never a mix, darling. Those two are never a mix. Ouch. Yeah, King of Swords, they have like a toxic vibe to them. They sort of like, yeah, kind of toxic. Kind of like, an energy where, they care about you, but they don't. Yeah, kind of like that, Like, I kind of care about you, I kind of don't. It's sort of that energy here. You know what I'm talking about. Let's pull one card from the top. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it could have been you get a lot of like this marriage. You've been married before. Okay, I get that kind of energy here. And it's a little tricky territory. Marriage. It's not for everybody. No, absolutely not. So, I get in the spirit, it would have put you through the ringer. It would have put you through that damn ringer had you been married. Thank God you didn't, with this at least with this particular person. They're making me itch, actually, getting the goosebumps. Five of Cups, yeah, so I'm kind of getting like this person was also slightly clinical or depressed, like clinically depressed maybe. Yeah, this wouldn't have worked out between you two. Yeah, so you dodged a bullet here, honey, okay? Any other questions for me? What's your money situation? Oh, everybody asks that question. What's money? What's money? What's money gonna be? Let's see what money's gonna look like for you, darling, okay? Maybe you'll make more money to make me more money. Just joking with you. Alright, so Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely gonna make more money, but you might spend it. You know how money slips through people's hands sometimes? Yeah, that's kind of how it's gonna be like for you. Like, more you make, the more you spend. Good for me, but not good for you, Well, unless you spend it wisely, to invest in yourself, like hire gurus and therapists and what have you. You might even come across like a financial decision in terms of like, see the card, right? Five of Swords. You might come across a financial decision between like an inheritance, family members, You're just gonna come across like people. What do you mean my quad is on fire? Oh, it is smoking, sorry. Forgot. But you're gonna come across important decisions, and it could be like a conflict between family members over like an inheritance, especially someone unexpectedly passes away and they have to put you on their will. So you might not have to work all the time because I do see abundance through strength. I feel like you're gonna, be able to travel more. You're gonna be able to do a lot that you used to wish you could have done. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Keep hitting this dragon. I don't know who put this decor behind me, honestly. World. So yeah, you're gonna travel a lot. It's a good sign of money, resources. Seven of Cups. You have options here. Just be careful, those people who travel a lot and they go jump from hotel to hotel, and before you know it, they jump from hotel bar to hotel bar, and then they have a problem. Yeah, especially if you're traveling alone. I see a huge probability of a problem, okay? Drinking problem. So be careful with that, okay? Make sure that you're good. Your head's, cracked in right, alright? It's not a loose screw in there. You wake up every morning, you say thanks to God for everything. That's what I like to do. So let's do a final card. Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah. So we're seeing a lot. Like, you're a very sensitive person. I'm noticing that right away. You're one of my sensitive clients. So I would suggest, protecting your energy, okay? Because a lot of times life can get in the way. And then you get carried away. Like I said, protect your mental health, protect your emotional health. Okay, darling? Because I want to be able to see you healthier than you are now, okay? Do you have like a genetic disorder in your family? Risk of cancer or something? Okay, I'm picking up on that now. Something with the kidneys. One of the organs, the liver. Yeah. I'm seeing one of your guides. I'm just channeling without the cards now. The name is Sandra. Sandra Wilkinson. You know your guide, Sandra Wilkinson, yeah. And she's saying a lot about this land your grandmother used to own. No, honey, the land. The land, honey, the land. The land, for fuck's sake. Oh, sorry, I threw that at you. Now I don't have a ciggy. Anyway, I need to lay off them. But, you know, she had land, okay? And she would have left it to you. But then she tragically passed and forgot to put your ass on the will. Ooh, sorry. I mean, it's true though, okay? Well, anyway, I think that's enough for today. Thank you for joining me. 15-minute reading is up. Yeah, I'm strict with that. I don't ever go over, you know. I'm famous and busy. What can I say? All right. So if you want to pay more, I'll see you next time. All right. I guess I can smoke that. Oh, I can't smoke this crap. All right. But anyway, I guess I'll go outside and light up a rose bush on fire and try that. Till somebody, my manager, gets back to me with a new pack of ciggies. I can't believe I'm all out. Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted. That's what happens when I don't smoke for like 5 minutes. Well, I'll see you for your next reading, or you see me on the Montel Williams show. Take care. Bye-bye now. Okay. Just make sure to remember to disconnect your energy from this reading. All right. All right. Ooh, I'm relieved that's over. Oh, I hate doing these. It makes me feel like poor. Like I'm not famous anymore. I don't know why I do these personal readings. I'm too big for this shit. But anyway. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you for the accurate reading. Alright. Time to go buy some ciggies.